Hello everybody, my name is Zane and welcome to Disgaea 1. So, this is going to be quite interesting because I'm going to be playing both the complete version and the PC version. For a couple of reasons. Reasons number one, those are the only two that I have and can easily record. I do have the DS version, but it's the DS. I can't record on it, and there are a couple of changes on that one, which I will mention, but it makes sense that I do the Switch version, PC version, and the PS4 version, which I am playing this on the Switch, so if you aren't a big fan of that, then I'm sorry. This is the only version that I have it on, and I like the Switch. I like that I can take it on the go. In fact, it works. But yeah, this will be attempt for 100%, but not really. I'm just going to be trying my best to show off and try to unlock all the characters and show you some of the difference between, again, the complete version and the PC version. But with that being said, I think it's time for us to start, because even though that I would love to stay on this title screen and listen to this music, we should start. So let's begin.
King Krzyzewski, the mighty ruler of the Netherworld. His long reign came to an abrupt end as the news of his death spread throughout the Dark Land. Ambitious demons rose one after another to seize the opportunity. And thus began the age of turbulence and anarchy. 2 years later,
wake up! Well, if that's the case, there's only one thing left to do.
What fool dares awaken me, the great Laharl?
Oh, Prince! I'm glad you're still alive.
Who said I was dead? I was just taking a nap. Anyways, why are all those weapons behind you?
Well, I was having a hard time waking you up.
Are you sure you weren't trying to kill me instead?
No! I mean, yes. I just wanted to wake you up.
Whatever. So, what is it? You better have a good reason for waking me up.
Oh, yeah! Big news! Your father, King Krzyzewski, has died!
He what? When?
2 years ago.
Wait a second. So, you're telling me that I've been sleeping for over 2 years?
Yep.
Yup? Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
Excuse me, but what do you think I've been doing all this time? The Netherworld has gone to hell while you were sleeping. It's not my fault if some other demon steals the title of Overlord.
What? Have they forgotten whose title they're trying to steal? How bold of them! I shall show no mercy. for I am Laharl, the rightful heir to the throne! Ha!
Your humble vassal Etna will accompany you.
Episode 1, Prince of the Netherworld.
Okay, before I continue on, I need to turn down the music/audio. And oh yeah, I need to do some things here first.
A few inches later.
Yeah, I'll have autosave on. In fact, I think this game only has autosave, like it introduced it that. The other versions do not. Which is actually quite nice that this version has autosave. And also, this must be me for like playing like the PC version and also the DS version, but I think I like the old sprites, not going to lie. Like, I don't know, they have like a old-timey little thing to them. And I'm going to be honest, this isn't the first game that I played. That will be Disgaea 5 that I first played. I want to say this is the second Disgaea game that I played? I think so. I do have all the games, and I think Disgaea 6 and Disgaea 5 are the only ones that I fully beaten. This one I have not beaten, so at a certain point I'm going to be blind, I'm not going to lie. And I'm not saying where I left off because spoilers. Also, once when we enter in this room in the PC version, I'm not too sure why, but we get a new character unlocked, who is broken in the beginning of this part, not going to lie, and I'll show you why I mean later on. Oh god. So, one big difference about the Switch version and the PlayStation version is definitely not the character sprites, but just the overworld, like the maps. Yeah, they did not do a good job. Yikes, 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 yikes. But whenever you start this game, we have to do this. Sure, let's talk to people. I do know at a certain point these guys do give us weapons. But, well, items and weapons. Oh! I don't know what version you came from first, but here is the music track. We get to, oh. Never mind, we don't get to listen to music. I wouldn't be surprised if Laharl is a bit stiff from sleeping for like 2 years, I would definitely as well. It would have been more as a coma, actually, like... Yeah. Laharl, you've been put into a coma, and it's a good thing that you woken up 2 years later instead of, like, for who knows how long. I know there's a reverse Izakaya lately where this uncle was out in a coma and apparently he was in another world or something like that. I'll put on screen what I'm trying to talk about, but yeah. I think I know what you are. Yes, this guy will tell us all about weapons if you need explanation, but I'll do that myself. And if memory is correct, you... Yeah, this pretty gives you a little hint about something, which we're almost ready for that. And the shops. We have finally got to the shops. Oh yeah, there's a fast forward button, I forgot. So, let's talk about items and armor and such. So, characters can have at least one weapon at a time, but 3 armor slots. So I'm just checking something here. So, there is something that we can do right now, but I'll save it for later. Let's continue on exploring the castle for a bit and seeing what we can do. So, can't do anything with you yet. You, I don't know what you do, and I don't think we can do it yet, so... You! This is where we will be... Well, she will... No, he... Where is it, she? What are your pronouns? This healer here, I'm trying to be nice, okay? I am having a hard time trying to figure out because... Modern day, of course, which I'm going to look back on this either disappointed or something. Oh, I'm sorry if I offend somebody because I know I'm about to offend somebody. They will be keeping track of everything that we are doing in the game. From weapons, armor, and etc. They will be also keeping track of how long we are playing the game, level cap, well, max level or whatever, and a lot of things. And... okay, I know that says male. I do not trust that thing, because I have seen so many characters dressed up as, like, girls that are, like, boys. And even in the real world, and some of them do identify as, like, female, even though that they do have, like, male parts. It's... Again, welcome to the modern day. It is so confusing. And yes, I know I will be teached at some point. One thing that I actually want to mention right now is actually with these characters. Actually, no, we'll do that later. We'll do that later, maybe in the next episode, because I do not want to make this video at least an hour long. even though that I might. Oh yeah, we almost forgot. Press the switch on this low poly skull. Like, that is really low poly. Like, Jesus. I have to get the PS4 version and see how it looks, or just like find footage of
Prince,
that.
I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
So if we ever head to this corner, we get Etna's diary. I'm going to say this right now. After every single chapter, go to this place, because we will get something awesome at a certain point. But let's see what Etna's problem is right now. Alrighty. Well, memory problems aside now, let's continue on. We'll be talking about you later, and might as well, before we actually leave, let's talk about the weapons and armor. So, there are different types of weapons and armor, each one unique. We have fisticuffs weapons, or fist weapons, or whatever you want to call them. Knuckle busters, or I think they're actually jawbreakers? I don't know, but these ones are usually close combat. They also do not do any effects to the character models as well. It's quite disappointing, but they don't have a unique little sprite or anything. Swords! They're mostly the exact same as fists, but they're swords. A lot more unique and such, and each of them do have a unique model. Or sprite, I should more say. Lances! They are more different because instead of swords and fists, these two attack one space ahead. Yeah, one space ahead, while these weapons here, the spears, attack two ahead, and I hear a cat scratching at my door. Give me a minute.
10 seconds later.
As I was saying, lances attack two spaces ahead of each other, or just two spaces, I should more say, and also one to the side. Quite useful for attacking from afar, but if you really want far range, we have bow and arrows. Oh, that's actually quite good to... I'm grabbing that right now. So, these will always attack, I think it's like 5 spaces ahead if memory is correct. In whatever angle. And yeah. And now, we are not in a fantasy. We are in hell. So of course, we got guns. These are basically the exact same as bow and arrows. So there's not much to talk about. I don't know if they're like stronger than bow and arrows. I don't think so, but somebody can tell me. Next up are
Hold up. Wait a minute.
axes. Wait, how much?
Nice.
Oh, okay. That is actually good. Buying those now, because that is going to be useful later. I have something later that I must do. I am kind of glad that I got... I wonder if I should equip that to somebody. Oh well. So, again, axes basically have the exact same attack range as swords and fists, but you may have noticed that hit does take massive hit because you're swinging an axe. Your accuracy will definitely miss. Even though that it's called hit, it's still accuracy. Next up are staffs. These will be helpful for any magic user that we get in a couple of minutes or hours, I want to say. So yeah. These are going to be quite useful because they increase magic range, if memory is correct. But I think they still have the exact same attack range as normal weapons, like the axes, swords, and fists. Or do they actually... No, I think they attack one space ahead of each other. Next up are these monster weapons. So, while these weapons are unique to every single character can use them, except for a certain type of characters, monsters. Monsters can only use these weapons, so yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but oh well. And I need to check the other little instance first. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. It's actually not that bad. Oh. I'm not. I wish I botted that one because of broker, but oh well. So, that is all for the weapons, and... Oh, okay. And I'm just going... Wow, I got 2 of those! Yeah, and I think to unlock a class I need... Let me double check something. It's a good thing I have the internet up here so I can, like, double check on how to unlock some of these. Okay, yeah, so I do need that actually. That is quite actually useful. That's going to be 100% useful. So yeah, that's actually quite good to grab actually. Because of the archer class. I might have to get a character for that. Oh yeah, save. You know, we made a pretty good progress. I think it's a good idea to save. And I'm going to do what most YouTubers do and save twice, because having a backup save is going to be good. So, let's continue on. Yeah, I'm just skipping that. So, it's time to go over more of the tutorials, which I'll do my best to explain.
Now then, time for a little warm-up. I feel a little rusty.
Ah, Prince, we've got company. How convenient.
Stray demons, huh?
Allow me, Prince. You may be a little out of practice after your long slumber. Don't worry, I came prepared. Come on, Prinny Squad! Get your butts out here! Now! So, Prince, what do you think of this Prinny Squad I hired? They're my loyal servants. They'll do anything I say.
Are you sure about that?
See? They're loyal.
Does it make sense to beat up your allies before a battle? Anyways, I think we've made those demons wait long enough already.
Hey, you're right. How nice of them to be so patient.
Yeah, that's considerate of them. To show my appreciation, I'll only beat them half to death.
Oh, you're so kind. If I were you, I'd beat them all the way to death.
Kind? Stop that! That word gives me goosebumps! Damn it! I take it back! I'm gonna beat them all the way to death!
He's still a kid, so quick-tempered. It looks like carrying out my plan will be a lot easier than I thought.
Hmm? You say something!
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. So, what are your orders, Prince? You do remember.
Did not mean to press the A button. Oh, of course we had to go over the tutorials. Skip. Okay, can I actually... Okay, good. So, we got some new members. In every single version, we get these 3 Prinnies. They're all random in stats, I want to say. Can we actually check these guys' stats? No. Here we go. Yeah, as you can see with Weapon Master, the other weapons that I went over, the fist, swords, lances, bow, gun, axe, staff, yeah, they cannot use them, but they can only use their unique weapons. So, we got trash mobs, or whatever they're actually called. I don't know the names of every single class or every single monster, which I will be showing off some of the monsters, not every single one. Only the ones that have, like, unique skills. Oh, sorry, nah. But I think I know what we should do. So, one big version thing that we need to go over. In the Disgaea Complete, we can finally move characters anywhere we want. You have no idea how big this is. In the PC version, and every other version that isn't the complete version, whenever you move your character, if you want to remove them, you have to press the B button on that character. This makes things way more streamlined and way more better, not going to lie. And also, again, to prove the point of the spear thing, yeah, only attack 2 spaces ahead and 1 across. If if I had actually, can I equip that bow on? No, I don't think I can actually equip it here. It has to be on the main, like on the map. Not on the map, the in the castle, the base, whatever you want to call it. So, time to do a little thing known as getting all these characters set up. Because there's something that happens if we do this. Also, actually wait, hold on. So, before I absolutely forget, so, we can right now only command our characters to attack. We will get the ability to use skills, but right now attack, but it's more like setting up for the attack instead of them actually attacking. Also, another thing that you may have, no, I didn't want to do over there. I'm going way too fast. There we go. Yeah, as you can see here, there is a percentage of team attacks. I think the highest is 99, but I can also be wrong. Also, another thing that I should absolutely mention is that the increase of team attack is a bit interesting. I want to say if the character is wielding the exact same weapon and looking at the exact same way, the chances of it increase, and also if they are attacking the same enemy as well, but I can be absolutely wrong, so if somebody wants to correct me, you can in the comments below. In fact, I'm going to say this right now, if I get something wrong, please tell me, because I am not a master of this game. I might spend like, I don't know how much hours with these games, but still, I am not the greatest. But I think it's time for a team attack. Also, whenever we're done setting up, we can either press this one or this one. They'll both do the exact same thing. So, just to see what happens, I'm pressing this.
Here I come!
Almost dead. Oh, now he's dead. Oh, you're asleep? Wait, what? Is it you? Can I check your weapon? No, I cannot check your weapon right now. Shoot. Would have been nice. Or was it actually you? Yes, it was you. Yes, the instance that this guy has is quite interesting. In fact, other weapons might have this, but it's like random, so... Which this has the chance of making a person asleep. I won't be going over all the incense and all the effects right now. I will at a certain point. But just to be warned, yeah. And yeah, I kind of thought so since that I saw your fire resistance is way more higher than the other ones. Oh wow, you're the only one that's weak to fire, while the other two are like super effective against it. I think I'll just ignore you and just attack you, since that you have a chance of inflicting sleep. Don't think. Yeah, no, you didn't went to sleep. Boo. And now, time to do the exact same thing. Oh wow, that instantly just killed him. And Etna leveled up. And, okay, we got that. Oh, there goes the autosave. This here... Oh. What's this? That's actually kind of good, not going to lie. I'm gonna equip that to Laharl, actually. If it's like increased attack. Yeah, it has increased attack. So this thing here is quite interesting. We don't have the ability to get a lot of these right now. But at a certain point we will, and they will be in the armor shop, which I forgot to go over, which, yeah, contain every single armor that we can get right now. Yeah, I'm just like checking some stuff here. Don't think I need that, but yeah, no. And also, in the armor weapon, we can also buy the health items and also stamina, or SP I should more say, or like special points, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah. And also these things. These will automatically get any status elements off, so which is quite useful. And these things here, these are quite interesting and going to be useful for a certain character or a certain class of characters, I should more say. So yeah, right now we don't have a use of them, but I have noticed and also seen a video that sort of explained this more better of what I'm going to be doing soon, is that a certain instance that we're going to be looking for, these ones have a better chance of having it. Also, yes, we can sell items, but I don't want to do that right now. I think you can also rebuy them as well, if you remember one of them having like a certain incense, which we'll be going over those at a certain point. But one thing now that we can also do is heal up at the hospital. So we can heal any wounds right now. And also, you may have noticed that the game does keep track of how much healing that we have gotten through the hospital. I do recommend whenever you beat the level, go here. In fact, right now, do not do what I'm going to say. At a certain point when we get the ability to grind up more levels and such, make sure to take as much damage as possible. And yeah, also I'm going to say this right now, when a character dies, we can easily heal them through here. No permadeath stuff or anything, which, sorry for the yawn, which is quite good actually. I'm not too sure if my mic did caught that. I kind of hope not, but if it did, then I had to edit that out. Yeah. So, let's continue on the next tutorial. So this is the point where the game teaches us the ability about lift and throw. Basically, we can lift almost every single character and throw them. The only downside is that we can only throw them one space ahead of them. But if you do time your throws, you can throw them in the center, which I am not good at, so yeah. Also, you may have noticed that Prinny's like the healing cost is just $1. That's because that they have a certain unique ability. Bombs away! We can throw them as bombs. Prinnies in this world is bombs. So I do recommend and be careful about that. I'm just doing this as a demonstration. But yeah. Also, the game generically wants us to throw characters like Anna and Laharl, not Prinnies, but I had to show that off, so... And I don't think... If that does, then shoot. If it doesn't, then oh well. Which, I'm going to be honest, I usually don't use the lift and throw thing unless if I have to or some other reasons. And you, my friend, is about to die. Oh shoot, why did I do that? Got one guy dead. And the other guy. Nice. Yeah. Ooh. Counter! Yes! Might as well quickly explain that. And if I get this wrong, let me know. So counter has the ability to basically counter any other characters. I think it's tied with your speed, so the faster you are, the more chances of counters. And at a certain point, we're just going to get counter for who knows how long. Oh, the game. Oh, it shows you how much experience somebody got in the next level up. That's actually quite good. But let's continue on. And you are not teaming up, which I want to say team-ups do the most damage, as Laharl does like a ton of damage. But oh well. But that's still like good enough. Well, we could have had a rare gun, but sadly, I don't think there's a way to get the bonus gauge up. So, I'm not 100% sure on this, so if I do get this wrong, let me know, and I'd rather do it somewhere else. First let's heal everybody, which I'm going to be doing this a lot, so if you see a random cut, then yeah. Yeah, I am correct. It is like $1 for to revive a Prinny. Because they're bombs! I have to show them off. Wait. That thing doesn't run? Okay then. Laharl, what were you doing? Alrighty. And now, time for the last tutorial things. Geo panels. These things are quite interesting. You may have noticed that the ground now has different colors. Red and blue. And also you may have noticed these little things called geo panels. Basically what the game wants us to do is either A, destroy these things which will have a reaction, or something else. These things do random effects. As you can see, one of them increases defense, the other one experience, and also health. Which is the currency in this game? Yes, hell is a currency. kind of funny, not going to lie. And oh, we have the skill. We have a skill for Laharl. Does Etna? Yes, Etna also has it. Nice. So it's time to use those skills, which you may have noticed something with those skills, which I'm actually going to do that. You may have noticed that skills work a bit different than a normal attack. They attack with a certain amount of squares. So the blue thing is where your attack's going to be, if I can say that right. The red is where you are, and some of them, not all of them, some of them have that little yellow square. The yellow squirrel? The yellow square is kind of important because that will either be to show you where the character is going to move to, or what you need to be or have like a free little space to do those attacks. I'm going to say this right now. Do not do this. There is a special ending, the quote-unquote true ending, locked behind of not hitting your teammates. I am going to be trying to get all the endings, and I know dang well this one is going to be hard. I'll try my best to get the true ending, and I do know that there are certain endings that are a pain. But let's begin. In fact, actually, Laharl's and Enna's are actually pretty good because they both have like the little yellow thing, which for the skill that we're using, Laharl just needs a free little space to move to, but he will jump back here. Etna's, on the other hand, well, let's execute and show you. All three of them!
Here I come!
Oh, that kills me. Yes, Etna have moved the spot, well, from a spot to somewhere else now. And Laharl, well, he did move, but he didn't stay there. He went back to where he was, which is quite interesting. And I think it's now the enemy's turn. Also, before I absolutely forget, when an enemy is on a square, well, a color panel, geo panel, the effects of it will be definitely on there. So since that these will increase experience and health by 50%, these characters do get the benefits. Yeah, I'm just going to end the turn. Oh yeah! So the AI have a unique little thing where they'll just focus on the lowest level character, like, for some odd reason, which kinda sucks if you're grinding them, but they'll always attack the low level character. I don't know if every single... Oh no, you were attacked, so it... I need to check the max health points you guys have. But let's go for it. You're dead. You gotta level up. You're dead. Don't think you'll die, but that's what Laharl is here for. And you're not dead. Shoot. I was kind of counting on it. Since we can't do anything else, might as well just... And you're dead. Please die? No. Shoot. You die, so that's quite good. I'm actually going to enter and see where he goes because please, bro? Please die? 5 damage. That was enough. Thank God. Now we have unlocked the ability to hire more characters, which we'll go over this next time. Let's quickly check all of these characters.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Alrighty. So, I think that's all she wrote. And I think that's also all. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, well, you know what to do. Maybe check out some of the other Let's Plays that I have done, or if you want some random junk, check out my random channel, Hayden the Random Boss, where I upload memes or little short videos of whatever I feel like doing. With that being said, my name is Hayden, and I have been your secret boss. Thank you.